Okay, so I know a lot of companies and a lot of senior execs would feel incredibly nervous about letting every employee loose on social media and what it might even do to their vision or strategy for the company.
Yeah, okay. I know those people as well. I've sat in the room with them. It's quite regular, I think, where the managing director or the CEO has their own view of the business and where it's going. But as soon as they leave the room, the story changes. You know, the general populace has a different view of where and how and so on. So there are two things that a business would need to look at in those circumstances. One is the social policy. We've talked about that. If they're going to enable an internal audience to communicate socially, then there need to be some guidelines around that. But the other aspect that we haven't discussed is the brand. Okay, so having a company fully articulate on its own brand strategy, and that's often where the discrepancy is between the senior members of the organisation, Sir, who has a view of the business and has told the story repeatedly over a number of times, and the rest of the business that doesn't know it, either because the organisation is very deep and wide and the story hasn't filtered all the way through, or the business is changing and Sir hasn't caught up with the latest perception of the brand in the marketplace. So that shouldn't prevent internal engagement on social platforms. All it means is that the business needs to define or redefine its brand strategy more clearly and make that strategy visible and understood by the internal audiences. If they all understand what the brand stands for, where the value is, what the message is, then they should be fully enabled to repeat and distribute that message on social channels safely.